Yeah.
Why is Matt climbing this rock wall? Like, what's the point?
Woo! I think for those of us that are passionate about climbing, and we wake up and our factory setting is, let's go climbing now.
I rent a room in a house with 5 other people, and I live in a closet under the stairs. We wanted to make it as cheap as possible, so we were thinking how many people we could end up in the house. It was a 5-bedroom, and then I took the closet under the stairs. I mean, I've lived in it for the past 4 winters. I've become very accustomed to it. I enjoy it. It's kind of like the lifestyle. It's about as good as it gets.
Being a dirtbag is a phase of a climber's life where you've sort of let go of the material things. You're not looking for the real job, and the goal in life is to climb as much as you can.
If I have someone to go out climbing with that day, they'll come pick me up and we'll go up to Hyalite, and if not, I'll take my bike out and ride it up to the entrance to the canyon and hitch a ride up and go do some circuits.
The harder you dirtbag, combined with the harder your roots, the greater cred you have within your community.
How long have you been waiting for?
Too damn long. I'm very drawn to this area because it's just very beautiful, you can just look anywhere and be amazed at what you see. And the big attraction is just the access to the ice. Walking around Hyalite and approaching the climbs, and to me it's what is currently good in Hyalite, like what the current conditions are doing, that motivates me, and it's trying to find the best ice and whatever's the freshest.
Can I spino? Cleaning some sketchy ice off this thing. Man. Woo!
Come and Get It, the route, is a classic Alex Lowe test piece at the grade of M7. So to solo it, it's been done once before by Craig Pope.
Psychologically, it's demanding. When it first went in, it had quite a intimidating aura about it. I mean, it's put 3 people in the hospital, and to get Matt dialed in and to know each and individual move, we practiced it together. And so we would be like, place that gear there, pull on that, reach through to that spot, get the lower pick stick, it's good. It's friable rock, and think about it, you're putting a lot of leverage on it. You can blow a holdout. There it is. And so that's the manner in which Matt prepared for it, and he understood the route is pretty good, and that's part of what we do. Every climber puts himself in a place where a slip would be fatal. It's just varying degrees.
It's a test piece for a reason, because there's not many mixed routes that go totally on natural gear. It's just a very natural line, and the fact that it was put up on site by Alex Lowe was a pretty incredible feat at the time.
People had tried it, but Alex Lowe was the first to lead it, and he died much too young at age 40. But part of that legacy climbers leave behind are the climbs that they opened up, that they were the first ascensionist of it. And to see Matt connect to the history of climbing through Alex Lowe via this route is pretty special.
It gives you an appreciation for what they were climbing back in the day with straight shafted tools, leashes, and putting that up on site. Pretty incredible. We've got it pretty easy nowadays.
For my babe, dark rose in my bed. Dark rooms for my baby.
These things always get tangled. The knot, the bane of my existence. It's me very psyched.
Soloing is about the purest form of climbing. And not having the encumbrance of rope and protection is so risky with the ultimate consequence, death. Climbing on the andesite and Hyalite, you're on low percentage holds that require very specific placements.
It's very cryptic. It's hard to find the right little cracks or seams. Sometimes you're even just like shouldering your tool and grabbing the rock with your hand because it's just a better hold. Once you find the holds, you can kind of like work it out and figure the moves, but a lot of it is just like how you pull on it, how good the hooks are, how many teeth you're getting in some of the hooks, the angle that you're pulling on them, and whether you have to like torque a pick in a crack or hook it over a flat edge and be very careful like not to move it. And so all those go into climbing a mixed route. Then you pull into the crux, which consists of one very good hook that you have to match on, but it's a big move. You have to get real scrunchy, get the feet up high, and move into an okay hook. You have to set it just right before you commit to weighting it.
So imagine, if you will, you walk along a railroad track, elevate that up 100 feet, where if you fall off, you're going to die. With the elite solo climber, they're able to either tune that noise out, that mind dry it out, or harness it in a way that allows them greater focus in the moment.
You know, once you leave the ground, you're not thinking about the consequences. You're not thinking about anything but the movement. You're totally committed. So it's building up the gumption to actually like, this is okay. I know what I'm doing. Like, I've rehearsed it many times. It's just like making yourself commit.
What is your risk tolerance and what do you place that in? And so that's an internal question for Matt.
It's almost like a meditation of sorts, like a moving meditation, because you're totally clear in your mind. There's nothing else. It's just totally in the moment.
Soloing and you finish something up, there's a moment of reverence and thanks to the mountains that you had safe passage, and it's not like scoring a touchdown and spiking the football and bravado, and it's like you just savor that moment.
Fuck yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. It's a mixed emotions kind of thing, where it's like you're really happy, but you're also like, you have to know your limits, and you're like, that was really cool, that went really well, but like, let's keep it real and make sure I don't get in over my head with this.
If you do it because you love it and it's your way of creativity and artistry while you're experiencing this brief moment of life, then It's a pretty good thing.
It's changed my life in a very positive way. It's made me see different aspects of climbing that were just like previously unknown. So that's like one of the big things that attracts me is like finding something that hasn't been climbed frequently or that year. Maybe it's something that's just formed, or maybe something that rarely forms and it just comes in for maybe a few days before it's gone. And so you
That is the first for me, I'm not gonna lie. Turn away from the camera.